This is part 3 of what the Bardock and his squad survived. Enjoy. Bardock and his squad will come face to face with the Ginyu Force. The Ginyu Force started asking them questions like how did they survive being attacked by that weakling Midori. Bardock tells them that they will have to meet their end, here and now, but not before the Ginyu Force shows off their poses. Guldo tells them that he'll take on anyone in their little group. Borgo steps up to the challenge. Guldo will call him a meathead, which angers him a little. Guldo will fight him. Guldo's stop time technique would be confusing for Borgo to handle, but when he gets the hang of it, he will blitz Guldo before he even got a chance to hold his breath and stop time. This would surprise the rest of the Ginyu Force. How could a mere Saiyan beat one of their own? You scratch this off as a fluke and think that Guldo was weak anyway. He didn't deserve to be on their team. Now for the next fight, Raccoon would take on Shugesh, which would be ironic since it's big dude against big dude. Now Raccoon is a tank, but Shugesh would quickly put him to sleep, effectively beating him. This sequence of Saiyans winning will continue. It would be Berta versus Sasha and Jace versus Tora. They will go and win their fights, just like their teammates did. Finally, it will end up being Bardock versus Captain Ginyu. This fight will be intense and eventually Bardock will start to lose, so the other Saiyans will hop in. And all of them working together will be able to beat Captain Ginyu and kill him. After beating the Ginyu Force, they realize that they are far from reaching their goal of beating Frieza. They know that Frieza has to be stronger than every member in the Ginyu Force combined. After they heal up, they decide that it's time to leave the planet and go somewhere else. The Argents tell them of a planet with a mystical set of orbs that can grant any wish. And I think you guys already know what this planet is. So the Saiyans decide to head up for planet Namek. When they arrive, the Namekians are weary of the Saiyans. The Saiyans are trying to gain their trust. They ask them about the magic orbs they possess. The Namekians say that they have Dragon Balls, and not just anyone can use them. To prove their worth, they will have to go and meet Grand Elder, to prove that their hearts are not pure evil or full of evil, that they have pure hearts. They will follow the Namekians to the Grand Elder. When they get there, the Grand Elder tells Bardock to step forward, and he reads his very soul. The Grand Elder tells him that he is far from pure of heart, but this doesn't mean he's as bad as he seems. His goal to beat Frieza is a noble one, and he is changing. He deems Bardock and his crew worthy of receiving help from the Namekians and himself. Renkai tells the Saiyans that Frieza plans on coming to Namek very soon, and that they need to prepare for him. Renkai would unlock the Saiyans' potentials and tell them that they can use the Dragon Balls if they wish, but only after they defeat the threat of Frieza. Since Frieza technically is only, at this point, he doesn't really know about the Dragon Balls. He's only coming there because of the Saiyans. But I'm pretty sure Frieza will do his research upon planet Namek, figuring out they have magic orbs. The Saiyans will spend a couple months on Namek training until Frieza arrives. They will get stronger and also train with Nell, another Namekian who's pretty strong. They will teach him some techniques the Yardrats taught them. The Saiyans while training would abuse the fact they could get Zenkai boosts since they're Namekians on the planet that can heal them. So they will abuse that fact. So the Saiyans will get very, very strong before Frieza arrives. But this doesn't mean they'll beat them. The Elder Kai would tell them that their strength isn't enough to beat Frieza. He would blatantly tell them. So Elder Kai says that they'll have to go Super Saiyan or use that power of legend, one of them, in order to survive. So this is the end of part 3 Part 4 will be coming out tomorrow. Goodbye.